examples. Okay, so what property for multiplication we learn? We learn first, that is closure property. Now what is closure property? Multiplication of two rational number is rational number. So if we take two rational number, this can be asked in blank that multiplication of two rational number is always rational number. So let's take two rational number minus 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 4. Okay. So these are the two rational number. If we multiply both of them, here you can cancel out 2 4s are 2 2s are 4, minus minus plus, so it is 1, 3 2s are 6. So it is also rational number. So closure property says that multiplication of two rational number is rational number. Okay. After that we learn about the commutativity. Now what is commutative property? That is, if we have two rational number a by b multiply c by d, then it is same as multiplication of c by d multiply a. Means you can interchange the rational number in a multiplication. Let's take some example. For example, we have minus 1 by 3, 2 by 5. So what is the answer of minus 1 by 3, 2 by 5? It is minus 1 into 2, 2, 5 3s are 15. So it is minus 2 by 15. Now interchange this. 2 by 5 multiply minus 1 by 3. So here 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2, and 5 3s are 15. So you can see if interchange rational number, answer is same. So rational number are commutative. After that we learn next property, that is associativity. In associativity, what we need to do? Here we can change the group in a multiplication. So if we have three rational number a by b, c by d, e by f. Here, if there is a group between first two rational number, its answer is same as a group of second and third rational number. So let's check with three rational number. For example, a by b is 2 by 3, c by d is minus 1 by 3, and e by f is 6 by 12. Sorry, it is 5. Let's consider it is 6 by 5. Now, let's check the left hand side. So that is a by b multiply c by d, e by f. Okay. So here we will find first group of first and second. So it is 2 by 3 multiply 1 minus 1 by 3. And 6 by 5 will be at the last. So here 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2, 3 3s are 9. Then multiply 6 by 5. If there is a common factor between numerator and denominator, then you can cancel out. So here 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. So here we have minus 2 into 2, 4, minus 4 by 50. 3 5s are 50. Okay, now let's check the right hand side. So in right hand side, we have a by b multiply c by d multiply e by f. So now we will take the group of second and third. So a by b is 2 by 3, it is minus 1 by 3, and 6 by 5, that is e by f. Now you can see here we can cancel out these common factors. 3 2s are 6. Now multiply the numerator in the bracket. So minus 1 into 2 minus 2 and 5 as it is. Now minus 2 multiply 2 gives minus 4 and 3 5s are 50. It means we can change the group in a multiplication. Now let's take some example in which how we can apply the property that we will learn. So here first, minus 3 by 5 multiply minus 10 by 9 multiply 21 by minus 4 multiply minus 6. As we learn commutative property means we can change the group or order. Okay, we can change the order. So here we can multiply this two first. Why? Because it is clearly seen that 5 is cancelled. 5 cancelled this minus 10 by 2 and 9 3s are 9. So here it will be easy to find the multiplication of these two rational numbers, and we multiply 21 by minus 4 with minus 6. Now let's start here. 3 3s are 9, 5 2s are 10. Minus minus become plus, so it is 2 by 3. Now multiply next. 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. Okay. Here minus minus will be cancelled out. Now multiply 21 with 3, it is 63, divide by 2. Here we can cancel out this 2. 21 3s are 63, so here answer is 21. Okay. Instead of multiplying all numerator and all denominator, it will be easy to find the multiplication of two rational number and multiply the answer. Now next example, simplify 3 by 11, multiply minus 5 by 6, multiply minus 22 by 9, multiply minus 9 by 5. So here what we can multiply first, you can see here 11 and minus denominator is 11, this is 3 by 11 and minus 22 by 11. So there are common factor between 11 and 22 and 3 and 9. So it will be easy to multiply that two rational number. So we will multiply 3 by 11 and minus 22 by 9. After that we will multiply minus 5 by 6 and minus 9 by 5. Now here you can also see that 5 and 5 will be cancelled out, and here there are common factor between 9 and 6. Okay, so now let's start. Here 11 2s are 22, 3 3s are 9. So answer is minus 2 by 3. Now for next, 5 will be cancelled out, minus minus plus, and 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So it is 3 by 9. Now here 2 2 cancel, 3 3 cancel. So answer is minus 1 because one negative sign is here. So answer is minus 1. Now next one, multiplicating identity. As we learn additive identity, do you remember what is additive identity? Additive identity means which number we add in a rational number, we will get the same rational number. So it is 0. So which number we multiply with the rational number, we will get the same rational number. That is 1. So if we multiply, let's take one example, 2 by minus 2 by 3 with 1. Answer is minus 2 by 3. So 1 is multiplicative identity. Because if we multiply any rational number with 1, we will get the same rational number. Then multiplication by 0. Multiply any rational number by 0, we will get the same rational, we will get the 0. Let's take example minus 8 by 15, multiply with 0. So it is 0, and if it inverse, it is not 0. Okay, 0 is multiplied with any rational number or any rational number multiplied with 0, answer is 0. So it is called multiplication by 0 is 0. So rational number multiplied with 0 is 0. Clear? Now next, distributivity of multiplication over addition. Now what is distributive property? That is, if we have three rational number a by b, c by d and e by f. So multiplication over addition means a by b is multiplied with c by d, and a by b here addition is multiplied with e by f. Means right hand side and left hand side give the same answer. If this rational number is multiplied with both rational number into bracket separately, then it will give the same answer. Now let's take three rational numbers a by b, that is 2 by 3, c by d, that is minus 3 by 5, and e by f, that is 7 by 2. So let's check over that left hand side. So over left hand side is A by B multiply C by D plus E by N. Now write the values. Minus 2 by 3, that is, sorry, it is plus 2 by 3. C by D is minus 3 by 5 and 7 by 10, that is E by 10. Now first we will solve the bracket because bracket is given. LCM of 5 and 10, that is 10. So here minus 3 by 5 needs to multiply with 2 in a numerator and 5 in a denominator. 5 is multiplied with 2 in a denominator because denominator we need 10. So here we have 2 by 3 multiplied minus 6 by 10 plus 7 by 10. Now here we have 2 by 3 minus 6 plus 7, that is 1 by 10. Here we can cancel out 2 5s are 10. So 1 by 15, that is our left hand side. Now check the right hand side. So our right hand side is A by B, that is 2 by 3 is multiplied with minus 3 by 5 and plus 2 by 3 is multiplied with 7 by 10. Now here you can cancel out this 3, so it is minus 2 by 5. Here you can cancel out 2 5s. So we have 7 by 15. Now LCM of 3, 5 and 15, that is 15. So minus 2 by 5 needs to multiply with 3 plus 7 by 15. Now minus 2 multiplied 3 is minus 6 by 15 plus 7 by 15. So here we have 1 by 15. Now you can see our left hand side is 1 by 15 and right hand side is 1 by 15. Means you can solve example with, if this one is given you can write the left hand side, and if left hand side is given you can write the right hand side. Now next property is existence of multiplicative inverse, or you can say reciprocal. Now multiplicative, as we learn, additive inverse. Now what is additive inverse? Additive inverse means change the sign. If rational number is positive, then its additive inverse is negative rational number. And if the rational number is negative, then additive inverse is positive. Now multiplicative inverse means numerator become denominator and denominator become numerator. So if we have A by B as a rational number, then its multiplicative inverse, or you can write reciprocal. So reciprocal term we learn in a fraction also. It is also called multiplicative inverse. So multiplicative inverse of A by B will be B by B. Okay. If we take example 2 by 3, then reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. Inverse is equal to 3 by 2. Clear? Now what is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1? Because I already told you, if there is a whole number or integer given, there is a denominator 1. So here minus 1 can be written as minus 1 by 1. Now inverse will be 1 by minus 1, that is nothing but minus 1. So multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is minus 1. Multiplicative inverse of 1 is 1, and multiplicative inverse of 0, for example we have 5 by 0, 0 by 5, then its multiplicator is 5 by 0 and it does not exist, or you can write not defined. If there is 0 by 5, then for multiplicative inverse we need to write denominator in the numerator and numerator in denominator. So we have 5 by 0, but this does not exist. Denominator 0 is not possible, that's why you can write does not exist, or you can write not defined. Okay, here some example is given. You need to find the reciprocal. It is same as the multiplicative inverse. Also question number 2, find the reciprocal. It is same as the multiplicative inverse. And in question number 3, name the property. Here in this video we learn about the different properties, that is commutative, closure, associative, distributivity of addition over multiplication, existence of 0, multiplicative inverse, reciprocal and multiplicative identity. Okay, So you need to write the which property is applied in this example. So that you need to write only the name of the property.